OBS has disconnected, and I'm like, but why? Why is OBS disconnecting? I guess OBS was having a day. The flashing colors. Well, that's the funny thing. Normally I don't really have a connection issue. Well, sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, no, it wasn't coming from you this time. This time, it was totally me. That was 100% Jello's connection. It's not normally this temperamental, so I was a little surprised. It normally drops like a few frames at some point during the stream, but then it goes right back to being normal. This is the first time it's just outright crashed. Let's see, my router's only a year old, so it shouldn't be a problem yet. Twitch just likes you so much, Duskfy, that I was like, you know what? If Duskfy's watching the stream, nobody gets to watch this stream. I'm shutting Jello down. That's the end of the stream for everybody involved. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah. All these star bits. Anyone wonder what these little dudes are named? I don't actually know. They're little blue dudes. I've always wondered what they're named. I mean, I've never wondered enough to actually look it up, obviously, but I'm curious, I'm just saying. Who's your carrier, C-Press? I did not mean to push that button. Go. I'm on Comcast, because, you know, don't really have too many options. Well, hey, thanks for joining in, Tux. It was good having you, as always. You have a fantastic rest of your evening, yeah? See you next time. Have a restful evening. I'll catch up with you later. I'm trying to decide if I should go... You know what? Let's just go this way. Also, I think it's funny that these guys, like... They suddenly actually become capable of hurting you, but only when you're B Luigi. Like, that makes no sense. Bye. Spite-filled insects. There we go. And there. Alright. Well, we're already up here. We'll just grab the next bean mushroom. For now... Zoom, zoom. Doink, doink. For the record, if you had an actual house where I could slide like that, that would be pretty much the coolest thing. Oh, you know what I just realized? It treated it like a... Yeah, that's too bad. It treated it like a whole separate stream, so it kicked everybody who was watching. That's too bad. We were having a good time. Well, oh well. I'm sure everybody will catch back up who wants to. Good to see you, Crunch. You caught me after Twitch decided to knock out the connection for everybody. How you doing? Did it kick? Yeah. How many people did it kick? Who's here? I'm actually curious, because if any of these people are... You're a duck now? I mean, hey, if it works, it works. Oh, it says most of you are still here. Maybe it's just Twitch being Twitch. You guys know how Twitch can be sometimes. You know what? Actually, I remember you mentioning you were a duck. That's pretty cool. Did you update the duck model again, or are you the same duck as last time? Oh, you know what I just realized I should have done, like, a year ago? I can't shout out Buds, because he's no longer in the server, but you should. No longer in the stream, it looks like. Because obnoxious, but you can still check them out, and I would recommend doing so. You got breadsticks. See, I had a lot of pizza today, so right now breadsticks don't sound quite as good as they normally would, but breadsticks are pretty great, so that's always a good thing. Oh, here we go. Here we go, chat. Let's figure out what y'all think about this. What's the best pizza sauce? Because we all know about, you know, your standard red sauce. See you when you get back, C-Press. It can be refreshing to get cleaned up, so good for you. Wait, you're saying the best pizzas from Domino's? Alright. I actually just meant, like, you know, white sauce, red sauce. But it sounds like you've got a favorite pizza and everything. I respect that. Thank you for the work. That's funny, I didn't even mean to hit that bee mushroom. That's funny. Oh, careful, Luigi, where are you going? Alright, upwards! Gotta be honest, playing this game over again, like, completely over again, feels different. Was not expecting this. Going up! Vibing is always... Vibing is always respected. Okay, Shiny. What do you think? Pizza sauce. Red sauce, white sauce, or a different kind? What's the best pizza sauce out there? You know, I just realized, if I were to ground pound, I wouldn't ground pound to the wall. I'd probably end up flying off into the void. That'd be really unfortunate. Oh, come on. Luigi! There we go. I was gonna say, grab the coin, Luigi! Luigi. That's funny, I just noticed he slides on the honey too. Even when he's not walking, he slides. It's trippy. Whoa! That was dicey. Hi. Nice. Going up. Alright, and here we meet the Queen Bee, who we end up seeing in what's it? We end up seeing her in Mario Kart 7 as a playable character for some reason. I don't think anybody ever really was like, oh, you know what? I want to play as this giant bee. So I'm going to guess that's why she just kind of never got brought up again after that. Because I don't think anybody was like, this is the character that I want to play as forever. Also, I love the implication that she just doesn't know what, like, Starbits are. Like, you're a giant space bee. Oh, that's like a TV tropes page. Oh. That's a TV tropes page. She's the giant space bee from nowhere. I think I'm fine. We have almost 200 Starbits. Now we have 200 Starbits. Wow, look at this thing. That's really... I think I broke it, guys. Yep, I broke it. Alright. Another bee mushroom has been obtained. BG. Ah! Staying alive, staying alive. Oh, that's terrible. Hi, Toad. We escaped from Peach's castle too, but then we thought Bowser would get us, and then we got lost with Luigi. I'm Luigi, Toad. Does somebody want to tell him? Glad to see you're okay. Hello, Luigi. I love how he just goes, oh, we got lost with Luigi. I am Luigi. I've heard that. But I heard it was the court system, not the lawmakers. Like, it wasn't a congressman, it was just the court system saying, you know what, we know that California's legislature isn't going to do it, so we'll do it for them. That's just how it was explained to me, of course. Your name is Luigi, right? That has such a nice ring. Look. I do think it's kind of funny that, like, the implication is that we went this far and she never figured out our name and wasn't going to ask. Rosalina is basically socially awkward, is what we're learning. She's too nervous to ask people's names. Under that guy's... Well, it's addressed to Mario. Don't be upset, Luigi. Peach included 21 up mushrooms. Wow. That's quite a few more than Mario's letters ever got. That's ridiculous, right? Oh, we had some knockback. This thing pushed us back. I did not expect that. Cool. I mean, bees have been considered, like, vaguely endangered for a while now, right? So it seems to me like it's a good idea to move in that direction. I think it's kind of cool that they found a way to do it, even though it feels kind of like the video game equivalent of making a making a load-bearing GIF. I just introduced a whole new level of concern, didn't I? GIF, whatever. It's like that, wasn't it? It's this ubiquitous development tool. I don't remember what it's called. It's not Unity, it's something that I think works with JavaScript. Yeah. I don't remember what it was called. Exactly. Mario Galaxy, except Luigi's doing all the heavy lifting. Because Mario was nowhere to be seen. He was off on Yoshi's Island, taking a well-deserved break, and then all of this stuff happened again, and this time it was Luigi's problem. He's like, alright, I'm gonna pick up where my brother left off. Oh! Did not mean to do that, but whatever. Just stomp on this guy and grab a coin to make up for it. I know, low battery. It's funny, it keeps telling me. It's like, I know, I'll get to it. I have another set of Joy-Cons, we'll be okay. The only reason I'm even bothering with the Joy-Cons for this game is because of the motion controls. Otherwise, I'd play with my other one. Luigi's alternate history of Super Mario Galaxy. That's actually really funny. I like that. Well, I thought I might make it. Maybe if I do this? There we go. And now it's time for going places in the game that probably weren't intended by Luigi. I mean, technically I am supposed to be able to get here, but that's not the developer's intended path. We just kind of shortcutted our way through. What's even funnier about it, of course, is, you know, that, if I'd timed my jump better, we wouldn't even have had to use the stairs. Just gonna grab this thing and then lock and load. Alright. That's, you know what? I would have played the Paper Luigi game where all those things happened. Although, of course, there's the fact that his partners don't seem to like him very much. And even Mario can't be bothered to stay awake for it, so... It's like, is the implication that Mario is just really sleepy, or that Luigi's a lousy storyteller? Although, to be fair, Bobbery, Admiral Bobbery, does stay awake for all of Luigi's stories, so there is that. At least one person was very interested. Nesty, you still with us? Or did Twitch decide to go shabonkers on you? I've always been a little confused by the implication that Wiggler's individual segments are, in fact, like, separable. Like, that's always struck me as one of the more uncanny truths of the Mario universe. Like, in our universe, bugs can be... I mean, it's not like Wiggler necessarily survives it, but it can be done. It's just like, why is that even a thing? Oh. Okay, well, Pride Luigi is back. I mean, it's true, but in Super Mario Maker, the same kind of rule applies, where Wiggler will just separate into individual segments when defeated. I never thought of Mario Maker as having particularly realistic physics. Also, I love how you can see the Queen Bee back there, but nothing else is loaded. It's actually pretty funny. Alright, going up! Maybe not. Let's try that again. Much better. Alright. Hey there. I need to stomp on you. Sorry. I mean, it had to be done. Those bosses don't even count. That particular mini-boss, I feel like that doesn't even count as a mini-boss. What's up, Destiny? What's what? What's what? What's up? Yeah. Okay, if you have to head out, I totally understand. Pay me if you need anything, okay? Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's not good. Thor is a little too out of the hunting, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, if you have to split on account of that, I understand. Totally understand. hope it all works out okay. Yeah, that's a problem. I mean, it's, you know, it's one thing for it to be a one-off, but several times, that's, yeah, that's not good. So it just resets your location, that's weird. I guess I have to say yes. Yeah, no, that's, yeah, that's not great. Yeah, no, I like pigeons too. I think most people like pigeons, and even if we didn't, I mean, it's pretty. Nobody wants to see, you know, the local fauna attacked by a pet. I mean, I had a cat once, and every time he didn't hunt them a whole lot, but when he did, yeah, he caught a rabbit once. We managed to save it, but there was much screaming and generally just unpleasant experiences all around. So. I sympathize with you, Desk Crew. If you have to split on account of that, I totally understand. You know, I think this is one of the few times where Luigi's slippery physics don't make any difference. Uh-oh. Hey guys, I think we're about to die. I think we're gonna die. I don't think I'm gonna be able to correct my controls. Yeah, no, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, like, I'm sorry if I implied that it was, like, you know, him being mean. I don't think that dog, from what you've told me about him, I don't think Thor has a mean bone in his body. But yeah, he's big. I've seen him. He's big. So, yeah, I hope it's something that gets figured out, because, yeah, that's definitely not great. Yeah. Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen. Okay, guys, we'll have to try again. I was wiped out by the controls. All the ways to die. Controller. Let's see if I can do this first try. Like I said, the only thing I've ever had that did any degree of hunting was a cat. He would catch birds sometimes too, but they were like really, they tended to be smaller ones, and he always like, he'd eat them. So we didn't really get to see much of it. He was a stray, so it was hard to get mad at him, because we took him in, but it took a little while to, like, get him out of the outdoor lifestyle, if you will. So, now all of our cats only ever stay indoors. Whoa. Anyways, I'm not trying to make this all about me. I'm not sure why I'm even telling this story. My whole point is I get where you're coming from, so if you have to take action on account of that, I totally understand. We get a gold medal, which is a star in this case. So that's cool. Yeah, that's right. My neutral expression is often set in a smile, but I'm not smiling at this, I promise. Alright, well, we got the Loop-de-Loop Galaxy. The high score would have been higher than 8 coins, but I got thrown off a cliff by the controller dying. Hey, Jell. You make me do that every time, Undies. I'm like, oh, hey. Hey, Undies, and instead I just say my own name. I don't know why that keeps happening. It has been 3,000 years. I've been absentee for a while. How are you doing? You don't need to apologize, Dusty. It's not... It's all good. You're not doing anything wrong. It's totally understandable. A lot of... They can be very sweet, but they're also a little bit intense. My home cannot accommodate a dog at all, so... Yeah. How you doing, Undies? It's been a little while. A doozy of a day. Oh boy. Sounds like your Tuesday was kind of a lot then. Everything okay? Not too messy, I hope. Oh! Ow. Oh, I mistimed that jump completely. There we go. Oh, gosh. Am I gonna die from these things? That would be kind of ridiculous. Oh, okay, hi. Going over here now, I guess. Well, hey, if you need some downtime, if you're just chilling, I'm glad to be part of that experience. Oh. Yeah, that'll... Surgery will, by default, make your day a doozy. I think that's... I think that is a given. Fact of nature, if you will. Hey, you know what? Let's do this real quick. I wanna throw these out here. Let's just get these all taken care of. I know it's a lot of spamming, but all of you guys have in some way or another contributed greatly. So I feel like it's only right to shout you out. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm pushing the wrong button. There we go. And last, but certainly not least, there we go. Duskvy has not started streaming yet, but eventually they plan to. And unlike me, I think they plan to mostly do illustrations. So if you like watching people draw, which, for the record, I think is fantastic, you should definitely check that out. That's right, I'm recommending you go follow someone who hasn't started streaming yet, because I'm that confident they'll be that great. Also, you get to see them work. Also, because they're doing their Pride Pokemon series, they might start streaming some of that stuff. And you could watch that in action, which would be kind of cool. You know what else would be cool? If I could stop taking damage as Luigi. Ow. What did you hit me with? I didn't even see it. Half the time I don't even see what you guys managed to nail me over the head with. Oh, I'm sorry, Seacrest. I remember you mentioning... I remember you mentioning in the past that you didn't stream yet, but... You know what? It doesn't mean I can't shout you out anyway. It was a good throw. I gotta give you props for your throw. Alright, let's go ahead and take these guys out. Look at their little faces. Well, eventually they do get tired of you sitting on their heads, but at first they'll just be like, oh, this isn't very pleasant. having giant ground pound logos planted on their shells probably doesn't do much for their longevity, if I'm honest with you. The neighbors are causing trouble again. I love how it's the implication that it's just like, yeah, this is just what it's like being a bee. You got these guys, and they frequently just pop in and generally make life more difficult for all of us. What a move. I actually have pretty cool neighbors. Although I found out that my building, the building I live in, is like 40% owned and 60% rented. I'm an owner, by the way. And I had somebody once tell me, hey, Jello, when you move, you should rent out your place. And I'm like, I pretty much feel like that would require some sacrifice of my soul. People will also talk, that is deeply disconcerting. I cannot say I love that knowledge. That's not my favorite thing I've ever heard. Real talk. I could understand the Rosalina appeal. I'm not so sure about the other one. There's some things that I feel like don't need to be said. Yeah, somebody was like, yeah, you should rent out your place. It's a perfect location. And I was like, but then I'm just contributing to the housing crisis. And also, I got this place at a really good deal and was very fortunate, and I would feel like I was exploiting somebody for it. I mean, not to get... I'm sorry, you guys don't come here for my political opinions, but one of the things that I do have a fairly strong opinion on is landlords. And the short answer is, I don't like them very much. So if you are one, and I just insulted you, it's nothing personal, but I don't think... Not too fond of the idea that somebody's income should be generated by another person's hard work. It's like, yes, I get their money because I don't know, because I have their space. I don't think that's right. So when I move, I will be selling. I hope to sell it for more than I bought it, but I will not be renting. Not touching that with a 10-foot pole. But yeah, I don't vibe with it. Yeah, I'm with you there. 100% with you there on that one, C-Press. When I finally moved out of the home of my adolescence and so forth, I was originally thinking of renting, and then I just decided, you know what, I make too much money to not be, like, trying to own, and I really lucked out. Like, my place is small, but I paid about 1/4 of what the median home price in my neighborhood is for it. And by that logic alone, I got a really good deal. Also, I don't know why I walked directly into the death hose. I didn't think I would know better. I also don't know why I did it twice. Anyways, this has been Jello's Unsolicited Opinions. Tune in next time to hear what I think about... I don't know, Congress. No, don't do that. Nope, no. There are some things that I cannot find ways to express politely. And we all know that my vibes are meant to be polite. Oh, the game sound to Jello. Oh, see, thank you for telling me. I always have to bring it up to max when I play Star Fox Adventures, and then I forget it gets so much louder on other games. So let me just fix that. Early 20s. See, I'm in my mid-20s, so you and I are not too far apart. California is an expensive state to live in, but so is Washington, so if I could do it, feel good about your odds, too. I was actually really fortunate because I received that stimulus check. And at the time, I'd also come into a little bit of other money, in part because I just got a job that paid more than any job I'd ever had. And so I was like, well, man, it makes sense to just put all this stuff into one bin. And so I took all of the dough I had available and basically said, you know, what can I afford? And then what can I get to? And I found this neat little home in the middle of the city I really wanted to live in. And it was tiny, but it was the perfect location. And you know how they say that when you're like buying houses, you should shop around, right? You should pick multiple locations, and look for different places. And I didn't do that. I saw the place I'm in now, and I just said, hey, I like this place. Can I see it? And they showed it to me. And the day that I saw it, I was like, okay, I want to make an offer. Like, you're not supposed to do it that way. And I'm not necessarily saying that would work for everybody, but my home buying experience was literally to just find a place and immediately go, I want it. And as it turned out, the person selling it was you guessed it, landlord, who hadn't been able to make money off the place and was desperate to get rid of it as a result. So I got it for the equivalent of peanuts for the region. And I made them pay all my buyer's fees. So that was a nice little bonus. Too many cons? Cons? What cons? Sorry, Undies, I'm not sure I quite understand. Also, Duskfee, that is unfortunate to hear. I did not know animal shelters would not take pigeons. That seems kind of... Oh, things to complain about. Well, I mean, I could always come up with things, but honestly, there's not much. It's a charming building. I like my neighbors for the most part. I've only ever had one that I had any real concern with, and it was more like, it was just one of those people who was like, don't you have something else you could be doing besides complaining? So, you know, I didn't sweat them too much. It's in a location I really like. It's very close to work. Like, I can walk to work if I want to. It only takes a half hour to do so, or I can drive, which takes like 10 minutes. So, like, by and large, I got a really good setup. So, I know I'm very fortunate in that regard. So whenever I hear about somebody talking about how they want to buy a home, I just get really excited, because for me, the experience is still relatively recent. And also because, as I mentioned, I don't like landlords very much, so I'm, like, always excited to hear that people have, like, steps or ideas where they want to do that kind of thing. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't have much to complain about. I mean, got a roof over my head, got enough to eat, make enough to do nice things for myself once in a while. I mean, I'm going to another country. You know, by and large, especially with the world being kind of a mess sometimes, I am in pretty good shape. And I try to keep myself cognizant of that fact. And hopefully I can just use that to make other people's lives a little better. Which is, you know, part of why I stream, actually. It's for my own enjoyment, and it's because I'm hoping other people will have their day slightly improved just by being able to tune in and hang out. Anyways, not to sound too sappy on you all. Don't you just love this boss? Like, it's unnecessarily complex, and I love it. Like, there's no reason for it to be this way. It just is. Hey boys, follow me. Thank you. Over here! Well, that was quick. You love the sap. Well, I can be sappy sometimes. I think anybody who's watched me for a while knows that. Hey, we just got our second Grand Star. Look at us go! We are making good time. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. I love the Super Mario Galaxy soundtrack. It's wild to think that this game is over 15 years old. It's over 15 years old. That makes me feel kind of like I've just been doing this for forever. Which, I guess I kind of have been. Not streaming, certainly, but playing video games. Grand Star obtained! New galaxies unlocked! Star bits increased! That's right, folks. We're moving.
Look.
Hey, remember when they made Sonic Lost World and it was basically just Super Mario Galaxy if Super Mario Galaxy was worse? Fun fact, Sonic Lost World is one of the few Sonic games I've actually beaten. No, it's not. What? See, Press, did I just step on a nerve? Your dad keeps offering to let you live with him and your mother. See, I used to live with my family, but part of the reason I wanted to leave that whole situation was because I wanted to be close to my job, but also because I just wanted to have a place where I could retreat into and just be completely separate. So I'm not far away from them by any means, but I'm like, if you want to get over here, you have to drive at least an hour to come find me. And I think having that much distance between your loved ones, at least, can be a really useful thing. Because it allows you to establish some boundaries you might otherwise just not be able to establish. And that's, by the way, like, I think healthy in general. Like, I'm on good terms with family members in my life. Well, maybe not so much all my extended family, as we've gone over with the discussion about my grandmother. Oh. 9+ hours. Oh, goodness. Yeah, no, that's a significant gap. I'm only about 45 miles away from mine, so if I want to get to them, it's pretty easy. But I know that that is not true for everybody. I actually did have a friend who, tried moving far away from their family, and they ended up deciding they wanted to go back to be closer to home. So, like, unless you have a family that's, like, actually bad, I don't recommend, like, trying to make distance from it just for that's own sake, but having some distance from it, I think is really, like, good for you, in general. But yeah, like, living with family can just be challenging, because, you know, it's hard to say, hey, as a matter of fact, I want these boundaries, I want these, you know, I want these boxes for myself. Being able to just tune out the rest of the world and everyone who might expect something from you for a little bit, that can be really refreshing. Which is why I want everybody I talk to ever to have that opportunity. It's like, it's a very, I mean, I'm a Meloetta, so I'm mixing my metaphors, but it's a very humanizing thing to be able to step away from all that stuff and be like, hey, this is my life, and I have my own boundaries and expectations for what I want to do with it. See, you are pretty far out, if you'll pardon my choice of pun there. I don't think there's anything else going on this rocket. Does anyone else get, like, Toy Story Pizza Planet vibes from this rocket? Rocket! Boink. Anyways, I reiterate. Sonic Lost World was just worse Super Mario Galaxy. Oh, a Pikmin reference. I mean, that makes sense. But it also reminds me of the Toy Story one. I haven't really played Pikmin. It's one of those games I don't think I could play because Like, I love the concept, it's cute, but I would be so stressed out. Like, I have to do time management and be responsible for these guys who die on a single hit, and just acknowledge the fact that I'm going to get a ton of them killed. Like, I can't do that. I can't. It'll hurt me too much. So. Oh, hey, there's more spiders. I do not like spiders very much. I appreciate spiders for what they do, but I do not wish to have them in my life in general. So. Luigi, stop slip sliding away. I mean, I suppose that's true, but then I would just be frustrated because I'd be replaying the game because I wasn't happy with how I performed. Like, I don't want to do Pikmin grinding. Hey, Sleepy Pillow, thank you for the raid. Woohoo! We got our raid here, folks. Everybody, can we get some Yoshis? Can we get some Yoshis and some other welcomes for the fine folks who are raiding us? Good to see you, Sleepy Pillow. First of all, I gotta say, I love your name. Your name is so cool. Thank you for dropping in. It's awesome to have you here. Thanks to all the new folks who are here. This is really cool. Love meeting new people. Were you just... Let me do this real quick. Before we go any further, I want to knock this out. Just... Boom! See what Sleepy Pillow... Oh, you're just playing Galaxy 2. Nice. Were you playing as Luigi as well? Or were you doing a speed run, or were you just playing casually? I'm more of a casual player myself, so I was just curious what you were up to. But thank you so much for dropping in. It's awesome to have you here. I'm gonna... Oh, you know what? Before we go any further, I just want to drop in real quick. Oh, it's your first playthrough! Oh, see, Super Mario Galaxy is a really cool game for a first playthrough, so I gotta give you props for that. There we go. I hope to be able to catch up with you in a stream sometime. But that's awesome. Super Mario Galaxy is just... It's a wonderful game for a first playthrough. Like, that's really cool. Because 15 years later, it really has aged super well, so... I'm playing... This is a bit of a spoiler, but I'm playing the post-game where you do a bunch of stuff as Luigi, so... Thanks for joining and bringing your community over. It's a pleasure to have you. I've added you to my follow list, so I hope to be able to see some of your shows in the future. I would love to see that. You grew up on Sunshine. Alright, alright. Super Mario Sunshine is a solid title. I always tell people I feel like it has a little less polish than, say, some of the games that came after it, but Sunshine's aesthetic, oh my goodness, it's hard to beat the aesthetic on Super Mario Sunshine, and the way they pulled a Super Mario World with the music, where like all of the songs are kind of the same, but they have their own personality, it's delightful. It's absolutely delightful. And thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Oh, careful. Hey, we're almost at 77, I just realized. You know, it's funny, I was just in Nevada, and I could have made all sorts of jokes about sevens while I was there, because, you know, gambling and everything. I'll have you all know I only lost $10 while I was in Vegas. Well, actually, it wasn't Vegas, it was Reno. I'm not much of a gambler. But yeah. Thank you so much for the raid and for dropping in. It's always cool to meet new people. It's a pleasure to have you here, and I hope you'll enjoy yourself. We were just talking, I think we were just talking a moment ago. What were we talking about? We were talking about, oh yeah, we were talking about how Pikmin would stress me out. Oh yeah, well, I mean, I don't recommend gambling. Truth be told, I was with my mother, and she brought out a little money. I think because She just kind of wanted to show me, like, how the slot machines worked. The last time she and I were in Nevada at the same time, I was too young to be, you know, legally near any of those machines. So I think she just wanted me to give it a shot. I think that's basically what it comes down to. So when I say I lost $10, what I really mean is I lost her $10. Although, to be fair, the first time I pulled the thing, I bet $5 and I got exactly $5 back. So yeah, I don't recommend gambling. I didn't win any money, and I am not a proponent of gambling. Remember what I just said about landlords and how, like, it's basically just not a good not a good system? Similar thing with casinos. They're just there to take your money. So it was nice to eat at some of those places, though. I did get some very good food. Oh, well, did not mean to do what I just did. That's what we call an oops. Alright, let's stop this Goomba. Spin these. Stomp that Goomba. And throw the switch again. There we go. This time I don't think we're going to get poor Luigi thrown off a cliff and into a black hole. Yeah. I've seen there's this thing now where you can, like, bet on sports via a mobile app, and I'm like, oh, no, not touching that. Yeah, like, you're not gonna get anything 99.9% of the time. So it's not something I shoot for. But, you know, it was in Reno and my mother wanted me to try it, so I thought, well, as long as you only give me $10, I'm not too worried about it. If she had brought out more, then I would have been concerned, but my mother spent enough time in Nevada to understand how that whole system works. She was not the sort of person who would be suckered by the slot machines. It was just more the, hey, check out this experience. Which is why it was only $10. By the way, we both agree that slot machines are lamer than she remembered them being. Twitch, don't get mad at me. I'm not telling anybody they should gamble. Okay, I wasn't trying to take out the Magic Koopa, but sure, that works. We'll just grab another shell and try this over again. Baboom! Alright. Wait a minute, I just realized there's a toad here that needs to be saved. Well, it's you know, it's how do they describe it with gambling? There's the idea that, you know, maybe just this once, because it could have a payoff. But the odds of it actually doing so are next to minimal, which is, you know, why the people who run them continue to make a lot of money by operating them. I always thought it was kind of funny, because in most states, gambling is illegal, but the lottery is considered legal. So you can't gamble unless it's via, like, government-approved gambling. I always thought that was kind of funny. Of course, I'm also in a state where, like, we have casinos, but they're all on Native American reservations. So, you know, that's a whole other can of worms unto itself. Ooh, we got a red shell, folks. I'm gonna fling this at that turkey who's spitting fire at me. Hey, I get it, Sleepy Pillow, but thank you so much again for the raid and for dropping in. It was a distinct pleasure to meet you, and I hope to catch up with you in the future. You have a good rest of your night, and I will see you next time. Let's wait. Look at all these toads. What are they all frozen here for? I am going to need your shell. Please excuse me. I need to break this open. Oh, yeah, definitely worth it. Alright, guys, let's go fight with a giant space witch. Giant turtle space witch, let's go. That sounds really weird when I put it that way, but there's no other way to describe this thing. Also, You know, I'm not against a Koopa wearing lipstick, but I think green is not the most flattering color. Okay, that's just fire. I can't pick up fire. I don't want fire. Ah, that I do want. I can't be the only one wondering why Magic Koopa... I don't even know what this Magic Koopa's name is called. What is it called? Oh, Camilla. Camilla, why... Can't even guess why she's throwing shells at me. Like, does she expect to hurt me with them? Especially since they're really easy to pick up. Like, she knows they're more likely to hurt her than they are to hurt me. Oh well. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Whoa. Did you guys see that? I do not know if that was unexpected behavior, but it was certainly interesting. You're in my way. Please go away. Excuse me, I need that. Okay, well, I guess I don't get that. So much fire. So little time. Oh, that actually hit me. Bowser complains that Mario never fights fair in Super Mario Sunshine, but simultaneously makes it so that Mario always has a way of defeating him. I can see that. You know, honor among thieves and all that. Alright, chat, so let's, I got a question for all of you, because now I'm curious. I asked this earlier, but now there's more people to answer. So what is the best type of pizza sauce? Is it red sauce, is it white sauce, or is it something else entirely? And if you think it's something else entirely, I'd love to hear what kind. Because there's a very good chance I haven't tried it, and I really need to. Oh, we got a new galaxy again. Sweet. Also, we've picked up 11 stars, so that's pretty good. I don't know how many we're going to get before we wrap up tonight, but that's a pretty decent amount. Rolling green galaxy. Alright. Easy star. It's true. It's true, Shiny. Okay, now here we go. It's time to do the rolling along the ball motion controls. Let's do this. You can catch Pokemon in that server, so if that interests you, that right there is a fun thing. Alright. Here we go. Oh, I'm gonna give me the tutorial. Have we ever died doing these? Depends on the toppings. You know what, C-Press? I can agree with that. Also, I love the impression that if you the idea that if you were playing this game handheld, that you would just have to tilt the whole Switch. Like, that would drive me bonkers. Alright, so red sauce is better for pizza, seems to be the general consensus. White sauce can be good with pizza depending on the toppings, but red sauce just generally holds up a little better because white sauce makes a better pasta sauce. You know what? I can agree with that assessment. I've had both types. Oh, I didn't realize I could avoid falling through that hole. That's funny. Alright, here we go. Whee! Doink. This part of the level is pretty easy. It looks a lot more complicated than it is. I mean, if you want to collect everything, you can, but... Pride goeth before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. Oh well. We'll get it right this time, I'm sure. over here like, oh yeah, this is a cinch. I immediately die. This is impossible to lose. Loses anyway. See, this is why when I play games online, I try to be real careful about making any boasts about my abilities. Because I know, even on my best days, there's always somebody better than me. So, Jello is smart enough to know not to make snarky remarks about skill. There we go. There we go. Now, the first run was a mess, but I'm gonna say it. I think that that second run was pretty clean. I think I can feel proud of that one. You're too young to ever have the coordination to be good at this game. Okay, but Sweet Sweet Galaxy, I mean, with all those holes in the floor, I can't really blame you. Like, there was a lot of moving parts there. It was a little intimidating. It really was. So I can't judge you. You won't hear any judgment from me. Besides, you want to talk about coordination. Remember when I mentioned that Sonic Colors, or Sonic Lost World is one of the only Sonic games I've played to completion? The other one is Sonic Colors. And after that, it just goes downhill. Hey, I just realized. Some of these stars you have to obtain by rescuing Luigi in the main game. So how do you obtain them? How do you obtain them if you're not rescuing Luigi? What happens? You can't rescue yourself, right? Like, surely they coded something else. Yeah, I'm not good at Sonic games. Never have been. You rescue Luigi. So you just keep... So you rescue Luigi as Luigi? They didn't bother to, like, tweak that at all? Huh. I don't know if I'm upset about that or if I think that's hilarious. Like, legitimately, I don't know what to... Luigi, honey, I need you to walk in a straight line. Luigi. Okay. Well, Luigi failed his sobriety test, apparently. Okay, well that's kind of funny. I guess we'll have to see what happens, because it seems a little ridiculous that it would be Luigi saving Luigi. But in a way, it also sounds kind of funny, so now I kind of want to see it happen. At first I was like, oh, that's kind of lazy, but it's kind of funny. I can't help it, man. I've been around Luigi since I was 4. Mario and Luigi, they're like parts of my family. And I realize that at some point, I'm going to out-age the both of them. Because these characters are supposed to be in their mid-20s according to Nintendo's latest take, and I'm not going to be in my mid-20s forever. Not even by legendary Pokemon standards. Alright, well this should be pretty easy. Especially since we've had to do it before where we had to collect all purple coins and stuff. Remember how much harder that was? This should be a cinch. They look ageless because of the facial hair. I mean, yeah, neither of them look like they're old. Yeah, I liked video games a lot in high school. I mean, I've always liked video games, but middle school and high school was when I, like, really started getting into gaming. As far as, like, what I had myself. And then it was around college that I finally started building up, like a whole extensive, I want to say... I don't remember how long I've been building this game collection exactly, but this first system I ever bought was a Nintendo GameCube, right as the Wii was becoming a thing. Because at the time, it was all that my, 12-year-old-ish self could afford. And, now Now I can be like, oh, you know, I think today I'll buy a Sega Saturn, and then I go and do it. And then I wonder why I bought a Sega Saturn. But the world has changed a lot, is what I'm saying. So now I can buy all the games I want. But finding the time to play them, that could be a challenge. But hey, I stream 3 times a week, so, you know. We get our game time in. Oh, there we go. We've respawned in the main hub, which must mean something new is happening. What is it? I mean, I'm pretty sure I know, but let's pretend I don't.
Oh.
Ah, a prankster comet. I think it's kind of funny. She's like, you should ask the Luma who knows about such things. And, like, I just never do. It's like, nope, don't care. Not even a little bit. But I am going to go take care of said prankster comet. Let's go take care of that. Ah. A speedy comet, so we gotta go fast. I can't say gotta go fast without thinking of Sonic X. I watched the English dub of that show. Wow! Oh, okay. But where did those all come from? Thank you for that, Crunch. Much appreciated. You sure got me. You gave me a solid solid. If Pokeballs had the normal susceptibility, had normal effect on me, I think you almost certainly would have captured me. And then neither of us would have known what to do. I've never been put in a situation where a trainer expected me to battle, so probably wouldn't have gone super well. Ow! Excuse me, Chain Chomp. I'm trying to... Excuse me! Woo! That was a tight squeeze. Alright, I know I'm missing one. Where is it? Where is it? This is wasting time. Where is it? Why can't I see it? Oh, because I'm being shoved into it by a Chain Chomp. Oh, that's convenient. Going up. Okay, we're just gonna skip the rest of this and go straight to the part where we smack him in the face. Right? Skip past these dudes, especially past this dude. Whoa! Careful, Luigi. Aha! I knew I could long jump my way over there. Gotcha. Alright. Oh, hey! Let go of me. Okay, we're good? We're at 2 minutes, though. We're gonna have to beat this boss pretty quickly. I feel like I took too long to do this part. Go, 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 go! Fly me to the egg! Alright. 1 minute. We got less than 2 minutes to take this thing down, but I think we're gonna be fine. I think that should be enough time. From the makers of Angry Baby, it's Angry Baby, the sequel. I do appreciate how it stops the timer every time it plays a cutscene. Okay, alright, alright, alright. Well, that was easy. It actually took us 15 seconds. Not including cutscene time, of course. So, basically, we nailed that, is what I'm telling you. Timer keeps running, so... Might as well pick up some star bits and things since we have the time. Anything else? Not really? Okay. Now we'll leave. We had a lot more time than I gave us credit for. I forgot that's not a very difficult boss at all, because it doesn't take as many hits. I mean, I'd always rather the developer give us too much time and be rather lenient than the other way around, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it feels like the game is just messing with me, it's like, okay. You don't have to be so rude. Any letters, Toad? I don't have that level of confidence, C-Press. If I know I have an advantage, I'm gonna press it until I don't have it anymore. It's like, yeah, I'm doing good. Why would I risk why would I risk that? If I'm in Smash Brothers and Yoshi's down B is making everybody's life as miserable, then I'm gonna keep using it until it stops working. I have been called out for this, by the way. I've had at least one person say, "Hey, Jello, Yoshi knows other moves besides down B." To which I responded, "True, but do you know any defenses to down B, or do you only know defenses to those other moves?" You guys remember when I used to smile with my teeth? That was kind of terrifying, wasn't it? I think we're all glad I stopped doing that. So, speaking of doing things quickly... Alright, we're doing good. You're just like me. Which is to say... a bit of a smart aleck. But selectively, you know. Certainly not the kind who does it just because. But, back up here, please. Thank you. Zoom, zoom. Excuse me, Spider-Man. Alright, break the toads out. I think we're gonna be just fine as far as boss... or not boss type, but... clear type goes. Onwards! Alright, 2.5 minutes to get all of these stars. How hard could that be? Especially since we've already done it once before. The moving platforms are just so nerve-wracking. I remember once, I think I actually managed to outrace them, and that was unfortunate for my life count. Eek. Come on, Luigi. We're in a hurry. Oh boy. We're gonna be fine. We have all the time in the world. I'm gonna spam the ground pound button so that Luigi doesn't go sliding away. Okay. We got 1.5 minutes. We're gonna take our time here. By which I mean long jump the rest of the way. Ba-boom! Luigi's so excited to get the star. He's like, look at me go! I'm super too. You are Luigi. You are super in our hearts. We all love you. Hey, we discovered another new galaxy. Let's go check it out. Oh, also, I think I just saw evidence of a hungry Luma outside, which I think I just kind of ignored. Oh yeah, he's over there. Ah, it's funny, I just didn't even bother. One, two, three. Oh. Lousy jump. Hey, you want some star bits? How much do you need? 300? 400. Oh, alright. Luigi slides out of range. There we go. So much gluttony. And there's Sweet Sweet Galaxy. Alright, C-Press. It's time. I'm going to avenge you. We're gonna knock this level out in one shot. Let's do it. Rocky Road. Featuring a remix of the athletic music from Super Mario Bros. 3 and lots of holes in the floor. Let's go! Eek. Nice. Alright. Okay, now this is where it gets a little dicey. Come on, Luigi! Whoa! 100 Pokeballs has a 32% chance. Well, I'm just that lucky, I guess. It's okay. It's a good thing those numbers don't apply to me exactly perfectly, right? Alright, C-Press. You've been avenged. First try! I think that right there is grounds for the inclusion of a Yoshi in the chat. Nice. Ba-da-ding. Galaxy complete, and we got 1 coin. I don't know how we only got 1, but that's all we got. Even with 1,000, it's only a 98% chance. If you guys threw 1,000 Pokeballs at me, that would require... Let's see, 1,000. How many channel points would... So you need 2,000. You need 2,000 to throw 10. So you need to multiply that by 1,000, right? So you would need 20,000... No. You would need 200,000. 200,000 channel points. Gosh, that's more expensive than the Master Ball. Maybe I should adjust the price for inflation. Luke is like, don't you dare. Alright. We're gonna go back over here and take on the next boss fight, which is to say, we're gonna go try and beat up Bowser. Does anyone else, when they play this game, ever, like, when they take off, they shake their controller? Or is that just me? I mean, I don't always do it, but I used to do it a lot when I was younger. Like, when you get into that warp star, I would do that just for fun. I know, kind of silly, but it felt good. So I would do it all the time. This music is so ominous and I love it. The real question is, will somebody create a Pokemon mod where I can be obtained? Because if they do, I hope my catch rate is low. Look out for the fire. Oh! Okay. It's not how I planned to do that, but we'll work with it. You see? I'm a treasure. I'm not an easy catch. Oh, Luigi, where are you going? Oh! Well, that could have gone better. Oh well, we'll just roll with it. Yeek! That was not the original plan, but we rolled with it. Same as Mewtwo and most of the rest. I mean, hey, I don't mind being in that group. I'll take it. Hey, it's Bowser time. He doesn't like me very much, so he's gonna breathe fire. Wow, he's a little more aggressive about this than I remember him being. Hi. The catch rate is 45. Yeah. Don't want to make the game unwinnable. That's the angriest Luigi has looked for a while. Luigi's angry looking. Okay. Whee! I have tricked the king of the Koopas. You got a smushed tail. Oh, hi. Well, that's a nice little bit of developer foresight. You know what I've never understood? Why did Bowser's spikes retract into his shell? This is the only game I've seen where that happens. You gonna try to squish me or what? Yeah, that works. Come over here so I can hit you. Boing! And... boing. Doesn't want to scratch the glass. That makes sense. It's just he's never demonstrated his ability to do that before. Over here. No, really, right here. One. Oh. 2. 3. Thunk. He looks so annoyed. Well, Foolish Luigi. There's a Twitch name for you. Foolish Luigi. I I feel like the Wii was where Bowser was, like, at his most ambitious. Like, yeah, in Super Mario 3D World, he goes and creates a theme park by kidnapping a bunch of fairies, and, you know, in Odyssey, he goes and raids the world's most exotic locales for wedding paraphernalia, but this is the game where he was like, hey, I know, I'll just take over the whole universe. And then he tried to do it again in Galaxy 2. He's very excited. All right, folks. And I think that, let's see. Bitrate's struggling a little bit there. Come on. Knock it off. I might need to dust out my computer pretty soon. It might be that time. Alright. Nice. And now we've unlocked the kitchen.
Ma.
You rescued another Grand Star, but I don't think we have enough to fly the observatory through the universe. I mean, yeah, that's true. The villain who kidnapped your special one. Rosie, that's not, it's not how it, you know what? We're not gonna get into it. Just, you know, sometimes you just don't need to, bring it up. You know? You can let that one slide. Alright, we're gonna head off to the kitchen. Speaking of kitchen, is anybody else kind of hungry? Or is it just me? Ow. Just jumped right into a bookshelf. Oh. Right, kitchen. I just walked right by it. I'm like, hey, let's go to the kitchen. Goes to the bedroom instead. Okay. Luigi, I'm trying to flex on your ability to jump higher than your brother. I'll be a goober. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright, where are we going next? Ba-boom! We've unlocked Beach Bowl Galaxy. Hey, this sounds familiar. Sunken treasure. Alright, alright. Did anyone as a kid, like, think, you know, it'd be really fun to go spelunking? Like, anybody ever want to, like, really explore caves as a kid? I once read a not Sherlock Holmes, like, one of the Tom Sawyer books, where, like, there's a whole thing where Tom gets trapped in a cave for an extended period of time. And I think that pretty much defeated any, like, desire for spelunking I may have had. I was like, well, I'm not interested in that anymore. Now, on the other hand, having a vine that would let me do this, that would be cool. I would love to be able to do this. Look at this. This is the most flexible vine. I wish all swings were like this. You could just point a direction and it would just zoom. Like, they didn't bother with realistic physics at all in this thing, and it's amazing. Honestly, I'm having too much fun just doing this. Stuck that landing. Alright. What's up, penguin? 5 of the sparklies in the sea, huh? Alright. But first, we're gonna check out the pipe. Oh yeah, this part. Alright, alright, alright. I think we can do this. Well, that's not what I was trying to do, but it's fine. Ta-da! Star bits aplenty. Hey. I need your coin. I mean, I don't really, but... Has anyone else ever wondered why some enemies drop coins in these games? I mean, besides standard video game logic, like, are they just carrying them with them in the event that somebody wants to collect them? Because it's not like you're stealing their wallet. Obviously, they're only holding the one coin. So, like, how does that work exactly? Anyone else wonder about that? I know I do. I love how the penguin sounds, like, vaguely offended. Like, ugh, my students are distracted by the sparklies. He says it in the same voice that, like, makes you think about, like, a frustrated teacher talking about how ubiquitous cell phones have become. Ugh, sparklies, ugh, phones. There's one. I think it's kind of great how they also count as air bubbles. Oh, hi, fish. Look at us go. This music is so peaceful I could almost fall asleep to it. Which would be bad, because then Luigi would probably drown, so I should probably not do that. No sleeping on the job, Jello. There it is. Oh, hi, Unagi. No, thank you. You ever wonder if the Mario Brothers became excellent swimmers because at some point they assumed they would need those skills as plumbers? Just food for thought. Oh. That's not where I expected that one to show up. But hey, that works. You know what would have been funny? To play this game where it's like, I mean, you're required to defeat some enemies to win, but to play the game otherwise as like pacifist. It's like Luigi goes around, but he doesn't stomp on any Goombas or anything like that. Alright, and busted. Nice. Let's grab the star and we're good to go. Before even landing. Booyah. Excuse me. Oh, there's a new galaxy in the fountain. And a hungry Luma. By the kitchen. Alright. Well, guys, to be honest, I'm thinking we're getting to the point where we'll probably wrap up fairly soon. I'm having a great time. But I didn't get quite as much sleep as I probably should have, so I'm a little on the tired side, and I got some more stuff I gotta do this evening still. So even though it feels a little earlier than usual, we might wrap up, but I do want to play at least another level, maybe 2. Of course, if we get raided again, then, you know, I'll suck it up, but... I always tell people, alright guys, we're gonna start wrapping things up, and that's when a bunch of people drop in to say hello for the very first time, and I'm like, well, no, I can't quit, we gotta keep going. But, yeah, I mean, this has been a lot of fun. I've had a great time hanging out with you all. Oh, it's this level. You know what, C-Press, I remember Fadex specifically did not enjoy a level very similar to this one. I like the ocean, but I will openly admit I would not want to be fighting eels underwater either, so... I get where they were coming from in that regard. I like how they call them Gringills. I guess I said Unagi, but Unagi is technically the Super Mario 64 eel, so not the same thing. You wanna talk to me? Grandpa's getting old, okay. Just the way that line is delivered. Okay. It just smashed open. I did not expect that, to be honest with you. I love how they're more concerned about the Gringills and less concerned about the giant, you know, torpedoes that aim at my face. Like, nobody thought, this is probably not a good thing. Ow. Okay, but I did take it out, so I guess it still counts as a win for me. Alright, where's the last one? Come on out, you coward. Oh. You know what? It's easier if I use a red shell. There we go. Nice. Also, I love how it says a new galaxy has appeared, and then you come over here and there's already like an ancient penguin living here. It's like, is that how long space travel takes? Also, wow, that thing tried to follow me out of the water. Did you guys see that? That was trippy. Go on, Luigi, swim back to shore. Say it's taking a little longer than usual. Grab that and save some time. There we go. Nice. All right. Let's finish strong. One more, and then we will call it a night. Nice. Also nice. Also nice. What's going on, Rosie? Oh, okay, you don't have anything to say. I forgot. Sometimes it doesn't just spawn you by her all the time, because it'll spawn you by her all the time. I mean, if you're doing a one-off galaxy like the one we just did. Alright. Let's check out the new galaxy here. Zoom zoom. And it's... Ah, yes, Bubble Breeze. The one featuring the poisonous goo. See, this is my nightmare scenario. This is the sort of place I just would not want to hang out, and I know that, like, you know, nobody's going, oh yes, I would love to hang out in the poison swamp, but of all the different environments that I think I'd be the least pleased to be inside from Mario Galaxy, it would probably be this one. You okay there, Toad? Yeah, that's fair. Here's Philboard. Alright. Doink. This is pretty straightforward. You know, when I was younger, I used to think this level was a lot harder than it was because, I thought just about anything could pop your bubble. And then I found out, no, not really. It's a lot sturdier than it looks. Zoom. Oh! Oh. No, that's not how I wanted to go. That's embarrassing. Oh well. Whoops. I can't believe it. I had it all wound up and then I managed to fall in anyway. I got greedy, I guess. Grab them all. Grab them all. Eek. That one too. There we go. Good. Okay, let's not make the same mistake twice. There we go. Much better. I don't know how I made that mistake the first time. That was goofy. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, let's see here. Now, we wanna... We don't have to be super careful, but we do need to be somewhat careful. Pop into the little socket. More coins. It's all well and good, but we don't need them yet. Good. Okay. The door closes a lot faster than it looks like it will. Whew. Oops. Okay. Alright, alright. Oh, there we go. Nice. And that, folks, I think is where we will call it for the day. Whew. What a party. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to hang out with me. It was a pleasure. We had some great conversations and talked about some cool stuff, played a really great game, got some new folks following, had several raids. It was a great time all around, and I really appreciate you all hanging out. So you guys know what I'm going to say next. Y'all take care, stay safe, and I'll catch up with you next time. In the interim, have fun, and ciao for now. We're going to go ahead and send out a raid here. So give me just a second to tackle that, and then we will be on our merry way. And I will see you all again, hopefully on Thursday. That's when I'm planning to swing back into things. So until then, y'all take care of yourselves. Let's see. Here we go. And oh, wow. Ooh, that was loud and noisy and vaguely concerning. Alright. What's this person doing? Huh. Looks like they're drawing. I was looking for somebody who was playing Super Mario Galaxy, but I didn't spot anyone. If chat has a recommendation for who we could raid, I will take it. Otherwise, I will pick out somebody else. Let's see. What are they doing? You know what? I think I figured it out. Alright, thanks for bearing with me, guys. Until next time, take care. Ciao for now.